What's happening there, Reject Nation? 45 years in the making. We have ourselves the trailer for Avatar 2. If you caught our YouTube short, we did not watch the trailer in the theaters intentionally. Here we are today. If you guys can leave a like, that'd be very much appreciated. Let's see what all the glory is. And we're back.
Wow.
Good to see you again, Neytiri. Jake Sully.
Wow.
Nipple chills.
With the chills.
Damn humans.
Wow. Wow.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family.
Oh, wow.
Is our fortress.
Damn, that looks so much better.
Yeah, and did they let him have his Australian accent?
I don't think so. This doesn't sound like his actual voice.
I guess so, yeah.
Because I watched this again recently, the first one on an OLED TV on like 4K, and then so I was noticing like, yeah, the visual effects still look great, but there are some shading things that they could definitely do. Just looking back at this now, I'm like, oh yeah, they fixed all that.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah,
the engine.
so stunning.
Like
so stunning.
whatever they used, yeah, to control the light and the physics in this is absolutely gorgeous. And that's something that I remember from the original film, and especially in 3D. That's something that got me excited to see that even just water is present in the title of the movie, because one of the things that worked so well about the transportive experience of the 3D in that first movie was in sequences where water was heavily prominent, or glass, or both. I rarely get excited for a 3D movie, but this is one where I'm like, I gotta see that on the biggest and most deep screen possible.
Well, I think they shot this with IMAX cameras. Here's how we witnessed it. I took 4 seconds of footage where we had to wait. Only got a little bit of a recording there, way in the hallway. That's the only way we saw it.
1/20th of the screen.
For like 5 seconds, and then like, let's just wait a minute, then right back in here. And yeah, I heard this movie took forever to get made, especially because of the fact that they are dealing so much with being underwater, and that was one of the biggest challenges of, can they really handle the mocap underneath there, and they figured out a way to do it, apparently. This doesn't really give you a lot of insight into the trailer. From my understanding, that this is going to be a bit of a time jump where Jake and Neytiri, they have children now. They have like a whole family, like 3 of them, and they really neglect the first one. Very emotionally abusive to that one, but baby gets all the attention. The middle child's just like observing. I'm like, what's going on? It's a real family comedy. This
Navi in the middle is what this is gonna be.
So it's dealing with them, and then they're like, I think they're looking for a new home, because apparently something happened in the last movie to their other home.
Oh no, industrialization. When will it end?
You sons of bees. I thought they got rid of them at the end, but apparently they're back.
You know, the human spirit will never stop from trying to obtain unobtainium, so I feel like, yeah, maybe there's been like a second wave of people trying to come and mine and colonize, or yeah, maybe there's some kind of other circumstance, but either way, clearly we're gonna be dealing with the same 2 worlds colliding here, and nobody knows how yet, but James Cameron's talked about, like, you know, we're gonna bring Stephen Lang back, so I feel like that whole organization is probably gonna persist through these 4 movies or whatever is planned.
Well, it is still called Avatar, and it's easy to forget that the Avatar is some type of human Navi gene splice thing that was created. So I wonder what the development of the actual Avatar itself is. Did they do something where they were able to get Stephen Lang and upload him into an Avatar himself? You know, that should be
Stephen Lang.
Blue Stephen Lang. I love it. Make him blind.
Crossover.
Yeah, you have him. Sigourney Weaver's supposed to return. return. And James Cameron said that her character would be returning, but then Sigourney Weaver came out and she's playing like a different character. She's still gonna have that assertive Sigourney Weaver classic personality, you know? That's what I love about her. So she seems like a woman I would never want to piss off.
Yeah.
Like all the other women. I'd gladly piss them off any day of the week.
But not Sigourney. No, she's got
Not
moxie.
Sigourney.
She won't take that
I
from
respect
me.
her. Yeah, so she's going to be returning. And then you saw this character featured prominently in the trailer, more than our returning characters. I don't know. Jake Champions?
Who's the actor?
Actor playing this person?
Yeah, who's like born on the settlement on Pandora or whatever.
I thought he would be fine then, like if he's body adjusted. They show him with the oxygen mask that they have. He's like the George of the Jungle of this.
That's right. Yeah. He's gonna be the new white savior to unite the worlds together.
I mean, the last movie already had, you know, like, let's face it, the Na'vi very much inspired by Native American and African culture, and then white man steps in, culturally appropriates, and becomes their savior.
That's right. Yeah, that's what we do. That's why history loves us.
Yeah, it's good stuff, dude. It's good
this
stuff.
guy, you know,
this other guy, you know,
born of the humans, but he prefers to spend time with the Na'vi.
likes the Na'vi. Well, I'm excited to see the Reef people. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce their name. Something with an M, meticulous or something. Metatron.
Metacarpals.
Something like that, yeah.
The Meta-Reef
But, I
folks.
think what the biggest showcase of this trailer had to evoke are the visuals going to look better, because that was one of the biggest things about the first movie. While people would often sort of pan the story, which on my second I had only watched it again for the first time a week ago. I actually really enjoyed it a lot, and the story may not be the strongest part of it, and the biggest part of it is often, you know, the wonder, the world, the aura of Pandora. Oh, bars in the cars at the stars, and so, I love seeing, you know, like, yeah, the showing off, the development of the technology that was already so groundbreaking, and now we'll see. I hear they're gonna do the high frame rate thing that Peter Jackson did with Hobbit, but good.
I'm curious, very curious to see, because that's the other impressive thing is James Cameron seems to find, I don't know if he specifically looks for stories that force him to innovate, but yeah, like, I'm really curious to see how that plays this time around, as well as alongside the other innovations they had to do to shoot underwater. My favorite aspect of the original Avatar was just that aura and that sort of beautiful tribal spirit that really permeates the whole tone.
That you can appropriate.
That I appreciate more than most people. And I love.
They need their day in the sun, so let me step in and give it to them.
I'm gonna. Your culture's great. I think I can figure out what we can really do to make this shine. All right, come with me. Let me dress up like you. This is really taking me back to that feeling of just wonder and transportation and just this beautiful tribal. Like, while there is struggle and everything like that, just this looked like the greatest video game sim I want to get into VR for.
Well, it's funny. Looking at the last Avatar movie, it looks like a great PS5 video game. And which is like great cinematics off of a video game. This looked like a movie.
Yeah.
Which in 15 years it'll look like a great PS7 video game.
Yes, it will. You're like, wow, the rendering on Neytiri's face, man. She looks real.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. All right, guys, what did you think? Leave your thoughts down below. You can subscribe, click that bell, leave a like, and we'll catch you guys soon.